Alright, we're back at the dyno and we've got the A6, but I've been busy, so it doesn't look any different. But we've got some port injection lines in. We've got a dual fuel pump in the back. We've got the upgraded fuel lines because we're running 034 Stage 3 full FlexFuel, world first, right here. I've got the setup basically as close as I could to when I did it last winter, except the DA's 4,000 foot today because they're 30 degrees in the middle of summer. But I've got my winter tires on again, just to kind of keep the same rolling mass. First things first, I'm gonna get the E40 file flashed again that I ran last year. I'll be able to run it, so that'll be cool. I'm gonna get a new baseline. I have my meth turned off, so anyways, it'll probably be lower, just with the air, just with all of it. But it's gonna be the new baseline for what we're gonna find today when I go E40 on the FlexFuel. Then I'm gonna go all the way to the top. I've got E98. The sensor kind of only reads the 81, but I've got E98 to dump in the tank. Strapped down. We've got the E40 file that I ran last year on, the 70mm pulley, winter tires, stock exhaust, stock exhaust, gutted cats, whatever, stock rear section. Yeah, we're just gonna get our new baseline pulls before we turn on the port injection and get after it. So we got our baseline done on the E40 Stage 2 Plus file that I ran last year with no meth, with my exhaust on. And we got 524 all-wheel horsepower and 455 all-wheel torque. I got my Matt over here at Speedtech's got dyno graph up from last November, and for sure we're a little bit less without the meth turned on. It was minus 18 that day. It's plus 30 today, so we got a 50-degree difference. So yeah, 525 we'll call it. I'm happy with that. That'll be our baseline to start for today. So let's get the port injection turned on. All right, so now we've flashed the FlexFuel file. We're still on E40. It's E44 on the reader. And yeah, let's make a rip here. So first ever E40 on FlexFuel with the GPS port injection kit, Syvecs OEX, 034 Stage 3 tune. Let's go. What do we got, Matt?
467.
567?
Or yeah, 567. Pull it up over
That's
the last
a big
one.
jump.
Huge torque down here.
Oh yeah.
The gain there is insane, actually. Oh, it's all across, yeah. Wow. Probably more timing everywhere.
567 all wheel horse. Holy smokes, you guys! That's 40 wheel more.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
let's go!
Amazing.
Right on. Well, that's E40. It's time to turn up the ethanol. We got FlexFuel. What are we doing sitting at E40 now? That's so last year. So last year. Let's go. All right, so we've got E78 is what's reading on the reader right now, and just connecting to the dongle, and E78, and we're gonna try and see what we can go for here. It's the highest we could get it up to. All right, E78. Let's get this going. Holy jeez! So we're actually at E82 there. Man, that was awesome. Just loading up the dyno here.
Oh yeah. Made 600.
Oh yes! 609!
Beautiful.
Oh!
Crazy.
So 609, and that was on E82. So holy smokes, guys. We went from 525?
525?
At the beginning of today?
Yeah.
525 to 609.
What's that file called?
Jeez. Stage 3 E82.
So that one, I noticed it didn't shift.
It carried out a little longer?
No, it just like smacked 72 and was like this. It
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
Whereas all the other ones, it would just shift into fourth for you.
Yeah. All right.
It is what it is.
All right, guys. So there we have it. 609. We'll call it 610 all-wheel horsepower. And then 034 stage 3 tuning. We've been working at this for the last few months, and oh, I'm so impressed. Driving it around, you guys, has been a dream. It's so seamless. It's OEM. Oh man, it just pulls like a rocket ship. Like, it seriously does. Like, I was like, even getting on the for going from stage 2 E40 to stage 3 E40 with all of this reworked and remapped, there's a huge difference. Huge difference. And I'm like, wow, I'm missing out on this whole time. All this potential. All this potential. All right, so I lied to you guys. It's not 4,000 foot DA. It's actually 4,700 foot. And we just made 609 all-wheel horsepower on E82 on 034 stage 3 FlexFuel tune. First one in the world is on this car. There's been other stage 3 E85 files, but this is the one that they worked with me to make fully FlexFuel. There was no flashing in between files when I ran the E40 with you guys, the second pull, and to this pull. It didn't care. It's mapped out the whole way, and it's like OEM. It's seriously like, it's so smooth and it's so linear. And I've taken a bunch of people for rips, and they're just like, welded to the seat. My little nephews, they're just smiles for days. But yeah, this is the German Performance Solutions port injection kit, the Silly Rabbit Motorsport dual low pressure fuel pump. I also opted for the upgrade, so it's got the E5LM. For those of you know what it is. For those of you who don't know, that's the Bugatti Veyron pump. I wanted to make sure I had no fuel limits ever again. But yeah, this stage 3 tune, I can't believe it. We went from 525 on the stage 2 E40 and the stage 3 609. Holy smokes. So a bonus little tidbit here is Jose Mercado from Mercracing, who developed the TVS 1900, the MRA 1900 for these 3OT cars. He dynoed on the 034 stage 3 file on 93, no port injection, no Syvecs. He dynoed 505 or 504. It was right there on 93 pump fuel. So we picked up 104 wheel going on from 93 to kind of the top end of this FlexFuel file. It's insane. The stage 3 file is awesome. And again, at 4,700 foot, not corrected, not I was talking to the dyno operator and asking him, he's like, that's like putting it in dyno jet mode. He's like, if we were to put, he's like, from what he's seen, if we were to add the weather correction on there, he's like, you get like 6 to 8% more. That would put it at about 645, 657 all-wheel horsepower. If it was corrected for temperature, sea level. Pretty nuts, but this is real world. Okay, I just wanted to jump on here real quick at the end of the video and drop a few points that I learned looking at the dyno graphs and the logs. So the big one is the 609 all-wheel horsepower run. In the video, the dyno operator was saying, hey, it shifted funny, something happened there. And that's what the note was, that we're coming back to it now. I was living the dream. Man, I broke 600 all-wheel horsepower, broke the threshold. So pumped, so jacked. Now, if I would have stopped and breathed, I would have looked at the logs, looked at the dyno graph, and saw, A, it shifted at 7,045 RPM in the log versus the 7,300 that the other ones were shifting at. And you could even see it in the dyno graph. The RPM trace on it fell off sooner and it didn't go out as high as the other, the stage 2 plus E40 plus the stage 3 FlexFuel E40 run. Dang. Now we could play the guessing game all day on how much horsepower it would have made if I ran it out to the 7,300. Would have been more. How much more? We won't know. It is what it is. But I'll take it back to the dyno. We'll get a new number. And the other thing is, publicly I wanted to say, if I've ever said anything about port injection not being a thing, because I don't know that I was a total believer at the beginning, and that is what it is. But I'm coming on here to say it absolutely is a thing, and you need to be having as much fun as I am, because it is a riot. So it's your turn. You need to have as much fun as I am. 034 stage 3 FlexFuel port injection files. Get your port injection kit. Upgrade your low pressure fuel pump while you're at it. And just for good measure, get a big blower. Go talk to Jose at Mercracing to get your 1900. You can't get these Maggies anymore. If you've looked and you haven't found it, that's why. That's where Jose comes in. Go get your 1900 from him. That's it, guys. I want to take it racing, so that'll be coming. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Cheers.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to go fast.